Hello YouTube, 13 here with another LEGO video. Today we're going to be working on one of the upper platforms. We're going to be placing some road plates as well as some buildings. But first thing we need to do is we need to build some road plates, which all my roads are going to be brick built. So I'll show you how I build my roads and then we'll go from there. So let's get started. What you're going to need first to build the roads the way I do is a heap of these. And what I do is I just stagger them like so until I get 8 wide and 32 studs across, or if you're doing a half base plate it'll be 16, but do that and then eventually you'll end up with something like this. Now I used a mixture of old gray and the new gray, and I found that it gives like a more used look, which I like. Unfortunately this is the only one of my road plates that has it like this, but I'll probably end up fixing the other ones again eventually. So once you get to this point, we can start off with adding our yellow line. I'm going to go for a double yellow line on the top. What I do is I take 1x8 in yellow, 1x8 in yellow, and I go all the way across. And then once I get all the way across with those, I add a row of dark bluish gray like so, and then another layer of yellow like so, and then I got my double line. Once I get this part done, then on the bottom I flip it over and I'll put my white stripe like so. And then eventually once I get that all done, I can add my other side like this. And then I add my white stripe along the top. Like so. So for the bottom, I'm going to be adding a strip of dark bluish gray. Oh, wrong one. This will be easier anyway. Like so. All the way across. You can use 1x8s or you can use 1x6s. If you use 1x6s, you're going to need some singles on the end, but I'll add those later. So now that that's done, what you're going to do next is you're going to add some tiles along the top like so, and then when you're done that, you will have something like this. This one's not quite done yet because I ran out of tiles, but you get the idea. And just put more like that, and then bam, good to go. So once you get to this point, what you're going to do is you're going to need to get a road plate and a bunch of 2x2s, and then I'll show you how I do it. What I do is I find that 4x8 work the best, but for math wise, but we're going to use this one instead. So what I do is I put like this, put a 2x2 here, 2x2 like that, hanging off like that, and then I go over one and I do that again, and then the next time I go over, I go 2, and I go all the way down, and then eventually I have enough to do my whole road piece, and it'll look, excuse me guys, it'll look like this. Now on the top part, you're going to want to use either pieces like this and a 2x2, or you're going to want to use headlight bricks Or even some people will just build a road extender and use a white line on it like I have on the end of my plates, and then just set it in there. But ours are going to be attached. So I'm gonna finish this side real quick and then I'll show you the next step. Okay, so as you can see, I have both the sidewalks done. I already have my 2x2s on my Technic bricks, so that is all ready to go. Now what I do, I'm just gonna put that down a bit, is I'll take my plate, I'll put it here, I'll either bend or break, and then I just do one of these, and bam, good as new, good to go. So I've got a bunch of these built up already. I'm gonna head over to the table that way with all the road plates and the buildings, and we're going to start placing some of the buildings on the table. So I'll see you at the table. Here's all my buildings. I have a small collection. There's a tunnel too, because we're going to be having a tunnel over here eventually. But today we're going to be placing the buildings, or some of them anyway. And so yeah, I'm gonna play with the order. I've also got the road plates, but I'm gonna play with the order and see what I like, and then I'll show you how I end up. Okay, I think we're off to a good start. It's looking good. I got the tunnel one on here. Back here, eventually I'm gonna have another wall, and then I'm gonna have a tower that connects down here to up here, and then I'm gonna have another wall that goes all the way across the back. And yeah, so I'm gonna continue placing buildings and roads, and then I'll show you what I come up with after. This is looking amazing. I like this so far. So I think that's where I'm gonna leave it for today. I don't have any more road plates that I can build for over that way. I mean, I do have one that'll go over here eventually, but for now I'll have to build another one to go in there. But yeah, wow, I think this is looking really good. So I got the roads up to there. I have to finish building one to go right there, obviously. I have the one that's gonna make the intersection that's eventually gonna be across here. Yeah, I think that the order I put the buildings in, I think I like it. It's gonna look cool, especially when you look back through here and you can see either a castle wall, or I might try and work my 3-in-1 castle in back there somehow. I don't know. I'll get to that at some point, but for now, I think this is looking really good. Do tell me what you think in the comments below. I think this is going to be a wrap for today's video though. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more LEGO videos. And until the next one, I will see you later. Oh yeah, this looks so good.